Question 5. There are 420 marbles in the box. There are 6 times as many marbles in the container as in the box. How many marbles are there in the container? So the first thing I'm going to do is to reread the question line by line, imagine what's happening in the problem, and then draw a picture of what I'm seeing in my mind. So I'm going to reread this first part. There are 420 marbles in the box. So I'm going to draw a box, and I'm going to label it as a box, and I'm going to put in my 420 marbles. Next thing I'm going to do is reread the second line. There are 6 times as many marbles in the container as in the box. How many marbles are in the container? So the container has as many as the box does, but 6 times that amount. So I need to draw my container. I'm going to label it container. And then I know it's going to have 6 times this amount, so I need to draw 6 sections or 6 groups. I can do that by drawing 5 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can see that makes 6 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it has 6 times what? 6 times the amount that's in the box. So it's 420 6 times. Okay, so now I have shown my thinking for the first 2 sentences. I'm going to read my third one. It says, how many marbles are there in the container? So I'm going to underline that. That's the question. You can see that because there's a question mark at the end that I'm trying to find. How many marbles are in the container? So they're asking me about this one only. So I can see that this is repeated addition. The container has more, so it wouldn't make sense for me to subtract, so I'm going to do repeated addition. But this looks like a lot to add. I can add that, so I'm going to do 420 6 times. But I can solve it using multiplication, which is repeated addition. So 420 times 6, I can solve. And then if I want to check with the repeated addition, I can. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then I can, one way to do this is to group it by 8s. So I have 8 3 times, which is 24, plus 1 is 25. You can see that I get the same answer in both cases. So the container has 2,520 marbles. And so as my label, I can write marbles. But I wouldn't just say marbles in general, I'd say marbles in the container. So because I'm trying to find marbles in the container, not marbles in the box, I could cross out this question, write a new question, say how many marbles are there total, in which case I would take the marbles in the container and I would have to add them to the marbles in the box. So then I would do the 2,520 marbles in the container and add them to the 420 marbles in the box to find out how many I had total, which would be 2,940, and I can write in all to say that's all, or I could also write total marbles.